Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video I'm going to show you guys how I detangle my hair using aloe vera. So I have not washed my hair for about 3 weeks now, and I'm going to have to detangle it. I did a twist out just recently, so this is going to be quite a lot of product buildup in here. 3 weeks worth of product buildup. And the aloe vera is definitely going to have to help me, get rid of the tangles. Now, aloe vera is really good with getting out tangles because it's quite slippery, and it's my favorite detangler, honestly. But in this video, there's going to be a little bit of a disappointment. I went ahead and bought only 2 aloe vera leaves, and I don't know if these are just the leaves where I buy them, but these leaves don't have so much of the gel inside of them. Every time I buy aloe vera, I have to go ahead and buy like 6 or even 10 leaves so that I can get enough gel. Now, silly me went ahead and bought only 2, so I'm not so proud of this detangling process. But regardless, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it and how I detangle my hair. So these are the 2 aloe vera leaves that I bought. They are fairly sized, but they will do the small job. This is my typical station when I'm making aloe vera. I have my knife, my bowls, I have the applicator bottle where I'm going to pour the contents into after I'm done, and really that's it. So first off, I wash off my aloe vera leaves of any dirt or yellowish things. It usually has some yellowish things that I like to get off completely, because as you're scraping the gel off the leaf, some of those things can enter into the product that you're making, and nah, you don't want those things in your hair. But really, it's simple. Just wash it like you wash any other plant or leaf. I like to cut my aloe vera leaf into different pieces, and I like to cut off that part because it usually has little to no gel. So this big section left is what I typically work with. The next thing that I do is remove those weird pokey, spiky things on the side. I mean, you don't want those to enter your hair or even prick you. And I think one of them pricked me in the process. But we move. After removing those pointy things, I cut the leaf into the pieces that I talked about. About 2 or 3 pieces is what I use to do that, just because it makes the scraping of the gel an easier process as opposed to working with one really big fat leaf. After that, I cut each piece into half to expose the gel, and then scoop it out and put it into that bowl over there. Now, it's really an easy process, but many times people have asked me where I get the time and the energy. But honestly, it's one of the easiest things I think someone can do. This is a method that I like to do when I'm scooping my gel out. I used to use a spoon and it was taking forever. So now what I do is use a knife, but slice it into like cubes, and then I go ahead and just, scrape the gel out afterwards. I found it a really better, faster, and easier process than a spoon. I mean, you have to be careful because the aloe vera is quite slippery and you can easily cut yourself, but I've been doing this for a while now, and I think my fingers are used to all the random slices from the knife, and also I've mastered the art of not getting cut in this process. So I repeat that process with every piece of aloe vera that I cut off, and that's the gel that I end up using to detangle my hair. This is how the gel looks after I'm done scraping it out. It's very gooey and slimy, but honestly very little. Like I said, I only used 2 leaves, and this is not enough for my big head. So what I like to do is sieve it after. This is where you're going to see that the content's actually quite little. It was so disturbing. It was so sad for me as I was making this, because I don't know how my mind just forgot how much I needed for my hair. Now this was me trying every way possible to remove gel out of these very, very tiny pieces. Like, what the heck was I doing? Anyway, after that I realized that this was pointless. It was so pointless and hopeless a situation. So I decided to just go ahead and blend it. Now, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, I also don't know how I thought blending was going to magically change the situation and give me much, much more gel than I had expected. It was a very, very hopeless and futile effort. Now, on another day, when I've made a lot of gel like I normally do, the blending process would not be bad, because I would definitely get a bit more gel, but it wouldn't be as jelly as it is when I sieve it directly. When I blend it, I usually just keep the blended contents in the freezer, and that can just keep my aloe vera for a really, really long time, for quite a number of months, really. So after blending, I sieved those contents too, because you see those green things at the top of the sieve? You don't want those things in your hair. Do you guys see how little this is, and completely watery-ish? I mean, it still has a bit of the gelness in it, the stickiness rather. But usually when I would do this, I make about 3 spray bottles of aloe vera. And this time I couldn't even fill one baby applicator bottle. So that's how much aloe vera I was able to make on this very sad day. So I have my hair in 4 sections, and I'm going to start with this section. As you can see, my hair is pretty much really curled up from the twist out that I did. What I like to do when I detangle my hair is go in first with this spray bottle. So what I put in this bottle is water, really, but I like to put warm water because, first of all, I'm low porosity. On top of that, product buildup, lots and lots of product buildup. So this warm water is just going to help me and penetrate my hair really, really quickly, as opposed to using normal cold water or lukewarm water. So as you can see, this is a really pretty big section, so I'm going to just divide this section at least into 2 before I detangle it. So let me do this section first, then I'll go ahead and do this one. So what I practically do is drench my hair in the water to just loosen the curls and really make the hair a little bit softer before I go in with my detangler. All this product So what I do is just smooth the water in. As you can see, my hair is quite drenched. Then I go in with the detangler. Then I massage it onto my scalp. Now the aloe vera can also be used as a pre-poo, but today I'm only going to use it as a detangler. I don't have as much time. I've started my hair quite late. So I go ahead and now smooth the aloe vera in. You saw how it came out quite liquidy. I thought it was going to, not going to give me the slip, but I am feeling the slipperiness right now. The slipperiness. Whatever that English word is. So first I go ahead and finger detangle. This is how I finger detangle my hair. Or what you saw me doing before is more of just like ensuring many of the curls are like separated and not necessarily together. Like that. I always start from my ends going all the way up. I've seen there are some people that like to start from the top of their head then going down, but this is what works for me. And you can see how my fingers are just finding it quite easy to, go through the curls. Only move up when I feel like the curls have been detangled. Yeah, so you can see. Not much hair from this section. Now because I want to wash my hair when it's completely detangled, I go in with my comb. Now I know there are some natural hair people that don't like using these styling tools, but that's not me. Like anything to reduce my time, I'm going with that. So even with the comb, I start from down and only move up when I feel like that part has been detangled. As you can see, the hair now looks less defined. And make sure to get the roots too, because the roots can also get tangled. So now I feel it's quite detangled, but on days when I feel like I need more of the detangling, I go in with my brush. Either this brush, this is a Tangle Teaser, or this brush. So I'm going to just show you how I use the different brushes. So when you're detangling your hair, I found it's better to use a more, is this horizontal or vertical? Anyway, a straight format. It eases the brush to go through the hair. So something like that. Then this is how I would use this brush. when I use the brush, especially this brush, I feel like my hair is like super detangled. As you see, it's even shrunken up. So after I've detangled the hair, I just like to twist it up. So here I twist it up till the end, because these are the twists that I'm going to wash the hair in. So once again, I just spray my hair, drench it, actually, not even spray. Drench it in water. Ugh, product. Do you see how that aloe vera just defines the curls? For people who like hair types, what is this curl pattern? I have no idea. If any of you is wondering why I use all those tools, my fingers, the comb, the brush, I just try to be quite thorough in my detangling process so that I never have to re-detangle my hair in any step of the wash day, be it shampooing or deep conditioning. I never go back to that. And really, that's it. So my hair is all twisted up and ready to be washed. So really, that's the process. It's not hard. I just got a few people who were asking me about how I detangle my hair, and really, that's how I do it. It's not a hard process. It shouldn't take long. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. I used to take about an hour doing my detangling, but now, honestly, I take about 30 minutes. I've taken a bit longer because I'm shooting this video, and you know, my twists look nice and chunky, which I like. I like this. Yeah. Please be sure to check out my previous videos, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification buddy. Thanks. Bye.
I'll be switching numbers, yeah I did. Just another caller, switch it up. They be flipping thumbs up, yeah I know. Bumping like a Roomba.